Good night, Mom. All right. It's party time. Party. Because I gotta. I used to think it was 'cause I gotta, but it's because I gotta. This doesn't even tell what key it is. I'm surprised. I have 3 harmonicas. Each of them tell me what key it's in. This is a 4 one. I'm OCD about my harmonicas. That's higher. I have a collection now. I can open a museum of harmonicas. Like 6 harmonicas. That's lower. And then I have a blues harmonica. Okay, that's lower. That's high. That's higher. And there we go. And then the lowest. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Lower. Really high. It would be easier just to have. What I can do is in gray. Oh, there we go. There's C. Royalty. If I were king of the forest. I knew you could. Say N-word. Say N-word. I knew you could. I was thinking about changing my name to Bob N-word. ENWORD. That's not racist. Bob N-word. ENWORD. Spell it in all capital letters. There we go. I've got them arranged according to lowest and highest. Now you can start pouring the wine. Pour the wine. Try the wine. Maybe I should keep my harmonicas. You never know. You never know. You never know when you're going to need a D, a blues harmonica, and the key of D. Hi, I'm Bob N-word. Oh, I said I was going to do that. I said I was going to put on my blues hat and my blues glasses and play the blues. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What's that say? Oh, it says hi. Andy Trapper says hi. I have some additions to Eddie's Funhouse. One of them is the crown that you just saw. The other one is my English Derby. I got my Clockwork Orange. Hi, welcome. This kind of makes my head look fat. I have a small hat and a fat head. Hello. G'day. Hello. No, I said hello, but that's close enough. I have, my voice changer. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Do I look like Alex Lodge? That's a really bright light. Did you just see a real bright light? My voice changer. This is my voice. This is what fleas sound like. Ha ha ha. You're going to storm right. Are you going to storm right? I don't know. What is that? Echo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We have a great show for you today. This runs on AAA batteries, 3 AAA batteries. What do you like? Do you like it? My megaphone. Will the blue van that says, if this van's a knocking, if this van is rocking, no, don't bother knocking. You left your lights on. Gas, grass, or ass, no one rides for free. Gas, grass, or ass, I guess that van is rocking. So don't bother knocking. All right. We have fun at Eddie's Funhouse. You know what I like about the crown? It lets the hot air. This does not let the hot air. Look at that. That covers most of my forehead. Are you going through a storm? No, we're not. I'm in Georgia. They say scattered storms tomorrow. I bought me some boots. I bought me some rubber boots a couple of days ago. Rubber boots. I can't wait to use them to go up to my knees. See, I had to add some elastic to my crown. When I bought this, I thought it would be a different kind of crown. I am, and it's oh wow. Is it like a rainstorm? Or is it like a windstorm? There's so many different kinds of storms. Rainstorms, snowstorms, those are the worst. You could die in a snowstorm. You could. It's funny. My mom knows that I'm in here doing a live stream. And she wants to make sure that we hear her saying she's going to bed. It's like, that's my mom. She's a Sagittarius. And I think they're very much like Leos. Leos are fire signs also. And they're kind of grandiose. Like they have to let you know that they're in the room. There was an ambulance, and it is terribly. Oh, it is probably a tree fell. We had a lot of those when we had a tornado come through our town, Dallas, Georgia. We had a tornado come through, and there were trees everywhere, just knocked down, uprooted, broken. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rip on my mom, but she's kind of like that. It's like she knows I'm doing a live stream, Good night, Ed. I'm going to bed. That's okay. I guess that's okay. I could play this back many years from now. Said hi. Hi. Big Bang Theory. Bazinga. That's right. Soft kitty, warm kitty. I was playing outside like, hold on. I was playing outside like a month ago and I saw a full tree fell down and someone else. Oh, yeah. I've seen them fall on cars. I've seen them fall on houses. What you don't want to do is stand next to a tree during a lightning storm. When there's lightning, don't stand next to a tree. I watched a bunch of people standing next to a tree because it was raining. And I guess they were trying to get out of the rain. And that lightning bolt hit the tree, and all of them just fell like dead men. I'm in a huge storm. Can anyone calm me down? I'm too young to understand storms. You know what? Don't sit next to a window. That's what I recommend. Don't sit next to a window. Sit maybe with your back towards the wall next to the window. If you're going to be near a window at all, because branches can come crashing through. Like in Poltergeist, ever seen that movie Poltergeist, where the tree comes in and eats the kid? I'm not helping, am I? Mommy. And also Evil Dead. You ever watch Evil Dead? The end of Evil Dead 2, there was a tree that was going to eat Ash. Something about hungry trees. Yeah. What was I going to play? I was going to play a song, and I forgot which song it was. We were just talking about something. I got sidetracked. I mean, it's not huge winds. It sounds like that story. Jesus is in a boat with all of his disciples, and his disciples are freaking out. And then he said, "You've forgotten who's in the boat with you." You know, and he just said, "Peace, be still." Yeah, pray. If you're in a storm, there's lightning, there's wind, there's thunder. Again, don't stand don't stand in front of a window. If you're going to be in a room with the window, stand next to the window, stand beside the window. That actually happened. There was a bay window in Hawaii. There was a hurricane, and yeah, Hurricane Iwa came by. It didn't hit the island, it went by the island. And this guy had a fish tank in his living room, and he had a in his living room, and all the glass and there was a piece of wood that was through the door. The piece of wood was it blew so hard, the wind did, and threw a piece of like 3-inch by 3-inch. I remember seeing all that, all the debris, and a lot of cars were scratched up because the roofing shingles, the shingles came off and just flew like frisbees and just scratched up the cars. There were a lot of damage. Yep. Perry 05 05F. Okay, dude, you're reading the future. I just like prayed up, go Jesus. It's good to be prayed up. I'm wearing my king crown. I'm wearing my crown today. I ordered it online because I felt I need a crown. I need to be about my kingly duties. I must be my kingly duties. Duty. I like saying that. Duty. Duty. I run out of oxygen when I play flute. Hey, I just liked your stream and I subscribed. I thought you'd been here before. I kind of recognized something like that earlier. That'd be funny if I passed out during my live stream. Just pass out. I like the 0 people who are watching right now. I think I saw a spy today. I was visiting my friend at Food Depot where I used to work, and my friend, I was talking to my friend, and this lady just shows up and stands like a few yards away, and then I just acknowledged that she was a spy. and she went away after that. Imagine that. Because I've been thinking about that every once in a while when I'm talking to one of my friends or a stranger, a person always just shows up and stands a few feet away, close enough to where they can hear what I'm saying to them. Yeah, but far enough away to where I don't smell them. I'm wondering it's always the same kind of person too. It's not the exact same person. Yeah. Pale. I'm here. Pale. I try to read all these. Thank you for not doing paragraphs. Paragraphs really, they really give me a lot of anxiety. I like just one line, 1 or 2 lines. So thank you for that. I got my karate pants on today. I call them karate pants. They don't need a belt because they're elastic around the waist. And they have these, you can tie them. They're like Chuck Norris pants. They have pockets, but not back pockets. And they don't have a zipper. So I guess I'll have to drop trow every time. Whatever I have to do, whatever business, drop trow. And they're white. Because I was going to be Alex Large for Halloween. I want to change costumes because I have Professor Snape, I have Alex Large, I have a king costume that I need to complete. There's this girl, Rain, on YouTube, and she makes costumes. She has tutorials, and she gets together with her friends, and they dress up like cartoon characters. Sometimes, yeah, I like being in that atmosphere when there's magic and when there's imagination. Imagination. I've got to buy that. Maybe I'll go online and look for Imagination Land. It's a South Park episode that's like a 2-parter. They end Man Bear Pig. Yeah, imagination. Are you going to rape us? No. Oh, I like being able to say what I want. I say what I want. I like this. This is S-Stop, the harmonica. S-Stop is the brand, I guess, and it's a key of A. It's a blues harmonica. It's labeled as such. Blues harmonica. And you're probably reading it backwards. I hate that. I hate it that everything's backwards. Yeah, it says thank you. Maybe it's not. I see thank you, have a nice day back there. Pale. Oh, you're not. 7 people. This is my favorite. I always liked the Alanis Morissette kind of sound. And then there's the higher one. Who is that? The son of, who is that guy? It was Imagine There's No Heaven. John Lennon. Yeah. John Lennon. Julian Lennon. I think his name is Julian Lennon. He did that Much Too Late for Goodbyes. He did like an echo. You can hear an echo. And then there's that, and it's going to take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's going to take plenty of money. It's almost like a warning. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. And it's going to take money. No, it's going to take time. A whole lot of precious time. It's going to take plenty of time, or something like that. I just spotted a bin. I like bins because I can just throw everything into one and it saves space. That's what they were invented for, I'm sure. You know what I need to do? I need to light a candle. Oh my God, Eddie. Oh yeah, I remember you. Juliet. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está, mija? Search Holt, harmonica. S.H. Scholey harmonica. Is that a playa? Is that a harmonica playa? That sounds like Popeye. That's what I'll bring. See, my mom needs to get a pedicure. She wants a pedicure, and I got to wait for her to get said pedicure. And sometimes I bring an instrument while I'm waiting. I'll just whip out my my harmonica or my jaw harp. It's 10:13. All right, harmonica. Let's see. It's a tune. Oh, okay, a tune. Okay, long time ago. Oh yes, long time no see. Thank you for the hearts. It's a school night. What time is it where you are? It's a school night. It's like 10 o'clock over here. Yeah, 10:14. I don't have my military watch in here. I had to bring it into another room. I want to see if they have that. A wall clock? I can get a wall clock that has military time on it. Oh, it's 9:14. And Juliet, how late is it where you are? No school. Okay. That justifies it. When you have no school, it's like you're totally justified. Tomorrow's a full moon. I'm going to have to do a full moon show. Tomorrow is, it's April 1st. No school for me. I have, you live in Ottawa. Okay. You're way up north. Ottawa, Canada. Wow, we're international. We're an international show. Oh, 10:14. That's not too bad. I remember at least 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 or 12. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Welcome back to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm going to practice that. I like that Popeye tune. I'm going to have to listen to it. Maybe I'll be like one of those idiot savants who can just listen to a song one time and play it back. That's like being a tape recorder. How about some more blues? Let's play some blues. Blues with clues. You're in Georgia. Yes, that's right. That's right. Georgia, Georgia. The devil went down to Georgia, and the lights went out in Georgia. There is a night when the lights went out in Georgia. And then there's that sweet song, Georgia on My Mind. Georgia on my mind. I smell eggs all of a sudden. Why am I smelling eggs? Eggs. I had, yes, this morning at McDonald's, I had one of their big breakfasts. That crazy. It's been months since I've seen you. Oh, yeah, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Someone's wearing their ovaries on the outside. I like doing Stewie. Hey, would you like some Cool Whip? Would you like some Cool Whip? Yeah, it's been a while since I watched Family Guy. Giggity, giggity, go. Yeah, same here. How about some sunglasses? How about a hat? A Breaking Bad hat. There we go, Breaking Bad. If I just hold my head still, that looks intimidating, doesn't it? Like I'm ready to sell some crack. No, meth. That's what it was. He had cancer, so he's trying to sell meth. And he was a chemistry teacher. So that's how he supplemented his income. I like that word, supplement. I will make a new video. All right, good. Corey Feldman. Oh, yeah, needs help. Corey Feldman. He hung out with MJ. He hung out with MJ and I think Macaulay Culkin. He's trying to get into music. He's playing Someone Help Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman. No, I'm more like Frank Sinatra. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. I will be back so I can make the video. You're going to make it right now? Give yourself some time. Give yourself some time for the creative juices to flow. Get some ideas. We're chilling right now. We're chilling. We're doing what you call chilling. It's time for the clown nose. Every time someone that makes me laugh, they get a clown nose. I love what happened. I took a cigarette lighter and I melted. I melted. Don't do it without adult supervision. I melted this and it took away the cutting edges. That's right. Cutting edges. So now it's comfortable. I might have to do a little trimming. Do a little trimming here because when it melted, it kind of. No, I'm going to not do that because I don't want to create another sharp edge. I modified this. I put little holes so I can breathe, little nose holes. And then you could see where I melted it. Like it's like a red Pac-Man. gonna do it like that. I remember playing Pac-Man. Oh, Salamia. The opera clown knows. Oh, Salamia. I kind of ruined that one. You got to sing like Italian opera. Oh, I like that. Mambo, mambo italiano, mambo. And then there's volare, volare. Oh, I wonder what happened to Alec. Alec, I want to put out an APB on Alec. He was my friend in Sicily, and I haven't heard from him in a while. Alec, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna pour some pink Moscato. We should call this just before bed. Just before bed. Oh, if I have a playlist of fans. So if you're a fan of Eddie's Funhouse, make a little video and let me know, leave a comment somewhere and mark the video and I can add it to my playlist. Like I said, if you're a fan, make a video and I can add it to my list. You'll be on my list. I will put you on my list. I forgot that guy's name already. He does like Mo from Mo's Tavern or whatever. Have anybody seen Amanda Hug and Kiss? Amanda Hug and Kiss. Has anybody seen Bob N-Word? Bob N-Word. I'll get you. He does also The Professor. Yeah. He was talking to an Imperial Guard one time, trying to get him to respond, and he was like hardcore. Those guys could get in trouble if you make them laugh or respond. They could get their pay. They could get their pay docked. Stuff like that. Hey, they're just doing their job. Their job is to guard, to be a presence with a saber that can cut your head off. That's what people need to consider. They need to think that through. If you're going to mess with an Imperial Guard, you could be hacked in twine. You could be half the man you used to be. Half the man I used to be. They bother the guards. 6 likes, all right. I'm going to go in for dental plan. I'm going to go in for dental work. I need a crown. I need a filling. No, I need a crown. I need a root canal and a crown on this tooth. I need my wisdom tooth pulled. I need some, what do they call that? Oral surgery. That's how serious my mouth is, just full of like pits and crooked teeth. And it's all in the back. Everything else is like, I didn't need any braces, but everything like 5 or 6 teeth back, that's when the holes begin. That's the real horror. You must make a friend of horror. Horror and moral terror are your friends. Oh, pink Moscato. This was the smallest bottle they had. I was looking high and low because I like Sutter Home, but at Kroger they had a special two bottles for $20 or something like that. So it was like each one, yeah, 2 bottles for $20 or something like that. I think it was 2 bottles for $10. I forget exactly. I said I'll get me one, And it's like, this is like a week of sipping wine. Oh, wow, there's a fizz to it. Pink Moscato. Sutter Home. And then there's Behringer, something Behringer. Yeah, Behringer. Oh, listen to that. The sound of a nightcap. It's a little foamy, a little sudsy. It's a fruity smell. There we go, man. Let the games begin. It's a big bottle. You could put a ship in here. You could put a long message. Like, yeah, a message in a bottle. Whoa. Message in a bottle. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Really, guys? He hopes that someone gets his message in a bottle. He sings that. Rod Stewart does that. What was that Rod Stewart song? It just repeated. Oh, every picture tells the story, don't it? And he probably made millions. Just repeat. You just repeat, put it on a loop. Every picture tells a story, don't it? Hey, I put a mirror. Let me switch it around. See, look, there's my mirror. It's a full body mirror because I like to dress up and I like to see what I look like, when I dress up for a costume. I want to do a costume party. I want to put together. Damn it. There. Yeah, I want to put together a costume party. Have it at the Acorn Pavilion. See, they have these buildings that you can rent for like $200. And I can make that back and more. Hi. Hove Wheels, Steering Wheels, STE, Steering Wheels. Okay. Love steering wheels. Okay. Tiny letters. So where was I? Costume party. At White Oak Park, they have the Acorn Pavilion. And it houses about, 100 people. 100 people can fit in this building, it's not a lot of people. But I was thinking making an indoor-outdoor party. Like if you can't fit in the building, it'll be in the summertime. And you know what? When, we can prop the doors open, and there's a little area where you can stand if it's raining outside. So you can, make it like an indoor-outdoor party. You can stand inside and then come out for fresh air. No smoking, no drinking. Just good, clean fun. Come with your costume. I need to first talk to the people in charge and put up the money, pick the date or whatever date's available. Yeah, they actually have available dates. Because people have said they want to meet me. I think the nearest hotel is in Hiram, Georgia. You can pitch a tent, but they kick you out at sundown. So when the sun goes down, then in the wintertime, the sun goes down sooner. Yeah. The sun goes down sooner in the wintertime. So we'd have more. Yeah, I can make an indoor and outdoor party. But then I could turn people away. If there's 100 people, and then you kind of go in the parking lot, tailgater, not tailgate. Yeah, they call it tailgating. You get a truck and you lower down the tailgate and you can barbecue, you can drink your beverages. They don't allow alcohol at White Oak Park. That's what I understand. Yeah, in the parking lot. We can just line up rows, start with the rows, and then you can lower your tailgate, have a cooler, and then some soft drinks, and and uh, and I can come around to each of the. We could park in a circle. A circle's, go all the way around the edge of the parking lot. The people who are participating, and I can go and greet each truck. Ed, and Eddie. You can say that. You could say that. I like these pants. They're not hot. They don't hold in heat. They're almost like warm up pants. I got to get some blousings now. They're called blousings. In the military, it goes around your ankle and then you tuck your breeches underneath. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Breeches. They're called trousers. They're called pants. They're called breeches. Drawers. They used to say droopy drawers, or drawers. Drop your drawers. Drop your trowel. Drop trowel. Pants. Take your pants, Yeah. Who's there? Abe. Hi, remember me? Probably not. You look like you may have changed. Hi, remember me? Abel. I think I might remember an Abel. If you're not joining Eddie's Funhouse for a month, I'll probably forget. Unless you're unforgettable. Unforgettable in every way. Oh, this is my shirt. I got this shirt. This is I do what I want. I do a thing called I do what I want. Whatever I want. Oh, I do a thing called whatever I want. And it's got a skull cowboy hat. I do a thing called whatever I want. Since day one. There's another one that's the Grim Reaper is sitting at a table with a beer. Your shirt is good. Thank you. You ate that ham, cheese, crackers. Hey, ate ham. Oh, ham, cheese, crackers. Yeah, they were called those. The Lunchables. Yeah, Lunchables. I like those. It comes with a little fruit pouch, or like a Capri Sun. So you work at Food Depot? Or were you watching me at the park? You might be one of those spies. I have spies show up every now and again. Your shirt, good. That's weird because I don't remember anybody watching us eat. I was eating, cheese, crackers, but not at the park. Well, at the park today, but yes, at the time I was eating cheese and crackers. Yeah. So maybe that's what you're referring to. Now. Not now. I don't have cheese and crackers right now. Yes, I did. One of my live streams. I ate cheese, crackers, cheese, and ham, and little pieces of ham. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not Jewish or Muslim. So I can eat ham. I won't be stoned. Could you imagine that? You eat some ham and they judge you, and then they kill you with stones just because you ate some ham. Could you imagine that? Like it's your uncle, you love him very much, or your auntie gets caught eating ham, and then they just chop off her head. That's a wow. I would be mad. Chop off my auntie's head because she ate ham. Ham. They should just give you a timeout if you eat ham. Give you a timeout. You got to sit in a chair for about 30 minutes. Maybe that'll teach you. That'll teach you not to eat any ham. What kind of a god? That's crazy. Back in those days, even now, if you're accused of witchcraft, they will kill you with stones. You'd have to be a pretty good shot. You better hope they're a good shot, so they don't like miss you and hit you in the arm or hit you in the leg or in the nuts. You don't want to be like, hit me right in the head. If you're going to stone me, make sure it counts. Like David and Goliath. Just stand there and they all grab slings. And then they can get pretty accurate with those slings. Yeah, you could probably do that. You could kill somebody with a sling. It would be, because that's like a 44 Magnum. I think one of those dirty, hairy guns. They just put it in a sling and bam, you're dead. There was a story. Here's what they did in medieval times. They didn't have divorce. If a man and a woman had their differences, the man had to stand in a hole, and the woman, I think, had a bat or a knife. The man had to stand in a hole, and the woman, it was a fight to the death. One of them had to go. And it was like, could you imagine that? You're having a fallout or a spat with your wife. They say, okay, stand in that hole. There's no divorce. Yeah, I mean, punishments were brutal until they got more humane. Then it got to beheadings. Cut your head off while everybody watches and eats popcorn. What your fave whiskey? Oh, I don't drink whiskey. I remember Jack Daniels. I remember Jim Beam. I remember what other whiskeys are out there? Oh, Grey Goose. I think that's a whiskey. But yeah, that's the real hard stuff. I like the wines and the beers. I don't want something that's gonna, make me catatonic or chronic. And I said I drink wine, remember? I remember. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I guess it's important. It's important that I remember. I'm happy with this harmonica. I'm happy that it's got the key that it's in, and it's got the numbers. That way you know if you're holding it upside down or not. I've started playing when the harmonica goes upside down. It sounds like an accordion. Weird Al plays the accordion. He must have practiced a lot to get that good, to be that good. And oh yeah. Mark as red. My beard's doing that Irish thing. You know how some Irishmen, they have the sideburns that come down? Because I am Irish. I don't care who contests it. You don't know my family tree. My family tree has peaches. My family tree is a peach tree. My family tree is a pear tree. Look at that. It's like a pink. Well, of course it's pink. It's a pink Moscato. Silly. That's right. You do the wrong thing, they'll be holding up your head. You need to pledge allegiance to Allah and his prophet, Muhammad. Otherwise, they don't give you much of a choice, do they? Anyways, I'm not going to get, yeah. But these are my thoughts. No wonder a lot of people are converting to Islam. They're converting to Islam because otherwise, I don't look good on camera when it's just my head, because I look like I'm sleeping. I'll just look like I'm sleeping. And that's why I keep my hair short. So they'll have to wait. They'll have to wait a while for my hair to get long enough so they can saw my head off and hold it up. Louis C.K. told a joke about that. You know, they would have to hold your head like this, like a jack-o'-lantern. 30 horses. Name 30 horses? Good luck with that. And I said, oh, all right, Mark is red. I wish I could do that. I wish I could, anything I already read, it'd be nice if I can just delete it. That way I'm not reading it again. How do you mean you look good? How do you mean you look good? What did I say? Am I self-deprecating again? Am I self-defecating? I'm self-defecating. I can walk to the bathroom by myself. I'm a grown man. That's funny, self-defecating instead of deprecating. Oh man, I got to learn how to sit right. You know what I should do? You know those things where you hang upside down? They're like moon boots, and you hook your feet into these boots, and then you lean back and you're upside down. I could do a show like that. Do like an upside down show. My father-in-law, I think he has one of those. It's supposed to be really good for your back. Because, man, I can feel it in my liver. I can feel my back is just compressing. I'm surprised I'm as tall as I am. Just gravity alone would make you short. Gravity, if you stand for a long enough time, they say when you get older, as you get older, you lose height. Like a lot of people in their later years, they're shorter. Why do you say words wrong sometimes? Well, I guess you can call me on it. I say words wrong sometimes. Maybe I need to be told. I need to be told that I'm saying words wrong sometimes. Because I'm just relaxing. I'm having some wine. Actually, I think this is a champagne. It's got some bubbles in it. It's bubbly and it's fruity. I like to talk to a wine specialist. and find out, a pink Moscato tastes a lot like a champagne from Champagne. Isn't that a place in France? Champagne. There's a place in France where the women wear no pants. That was a kid's song, I remember. Said, hi, are you German? Ja, ich bin Deutsch. I don't remember I don't know a lot of German, but my family, yeah, my family was like German immigrants. Because, yeah, my grandfather, no, my grandfather and his mother were German. And then on her mother's, yeah, my grandmother was Irish. But my mom said that her mother used to cuss her out. No, her grandmother. My great grandmother used to cuss her out in German. Yeah. When did you start YouTube? In 2001, I think 2009, sorry. Since 2009, I've been doing this. But like a few years ago, I started Eddie's Funhouse. I wish I wouldn't have deleted all the videos that I posted. I posted a lot of weird stuff. I dressed up like a teddy bear one time. I went to the mall. Yeah. And I was dressed like a teddy bear. I had like a black nose and I had a cowl that looked like a teddy bear head. And then I was mad because they wouldn't let me hand out candy. It was Halloween. And I was handing out candy to some of the kids, and they said, you can't do that. I said, why? Probably because it looks suspicious. That looks suspicious. Hey, there's a grown man dressed like a teddy bear giving candy to kids. I might as well have a white van. But this was back in 2012 or something like that. It seems harmless. But then I see what they, how they would see it, because they didn't do a background check on me. Yeah. I thought it was like, hey, great. Because I remember in not Halloween, Christmas, Santa Claus came to our door. There was a grown man dressed like Santa Claus, and he came to our door, gave us candy canes, and I didn't need a therapist. He just said, I'm going to be late. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. That's why I didn't see anything wrong with it in retrospect. Because I grew up where, weirdos actually got put in prison. LOL. You like my jokes. All right, I'm almost done with my pink Moscato. My waist is burning a little bit. I have a new belt. My new belt rubs my underbelly, my soft white underbelly, and it makes it sore. I should apply some ointment, Anyway, that's how my day went. I got to have dinner. I get to have dinner with my brother and his wife and my mom. We went out to it's not exactly a fast food restaurant. They serve burgers, they serve like fish sandwiches, but you sit down and they kind of like McDonald's, but it's like upscale McDonald's. It is called, our last name is Culver, and they called it Culver's. And I had, I guess, frozen yogurt. Yeah, because I wasn't hungry. Everybody else was hungry. I tell a lot, don't I? Said hi. Hello, hi. I guess there's a button you push to say hi. I met Chuck Norris. You did when I was 12. That's cool. He seems like a nice guy, like a guy with a sense of humor when he's not kicking ass, when he's not like throwing somebody through a window or jumping out of a helicopter. Delta Force, he had a lot before Walker, Texas Ranger. He is. Yeah. They say that about Vincent Price, that he was a nice guy. It's kind of neat. I like meeting nice people. Should I speak Filipino? No, I don't. People try to type Russian too. They type Russian and I can't read it. I was educated in an American school. We just speak English all the time. They used to have a Spanish class, but it wasn't required. We weren't required to learn Spanish. We should have conversational Spanish. Everybody in school should be speaking Spanish before they graduate. Because otherwise in California, there's so many Mexicans, and it would be nice to know Spanish. It would be nice because otherwise, there could be misunderstandings. What was another one? Oh, Russian too. I learned some Russian. And I thought, what a great idea. If you're going to let people stay in your country, they should all speak English. And when I was growing up, it was like that. Everybody spoke English. It was odd to hear another language. When I was on the playground as a kid, it was like these kids were speaking Spanish. And it's like, I never heard Spanish. I never heard another language before besides English. And I think we should keep it that way. That way there's no misunderstanding. We can all talk to each other. We look similar. Do we? Because that's my face. People take my face and do that. Yeah. So anyway. You know what, Nikola Tesla? Remember Nikola Tesla? He said, I'm not upset. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not upset that they stole my idea. I'm not concerned that they stole my idea. I'm concerned that they don't have ideas of their own. And it's like, so true. I'm not concerned that they're stealing my idea. I'm concerned that they have none of their own. Yes, he's my brother. Chap. No, chap is CH. So Cap. Capital letters. He's my brother. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow is hump day. They call it hump day because it's the cap means lies. Really? Cap means lies. I was thinking about lies and how dangerous they are, how horrible they are to tell lies. Is that true? Is that true? Probably not. You know what? It's been an hour and 4 minutes. And I'm feeling sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy because of the pink Moscato. I should have a literal night cap. Remember those? Like Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs, downstairs in his nightgown. And he had those, like Ebenezer Scrooge. It's a cap that has a really long top to it. It's a funnel kind. It's like a windsock, and they put it on their head. It's Wednesday today. Really? Let me see. What. No, it's not technically Wednesday until midnight. Right now, it's still Tuesday. So over where you are, yes, that might be the case. That might be the case. 1,000 miles per hour. That's what I heard. The Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. I guess the further north you go or south, the Earth spins slower. I am on the other side of the Earth. Philippines, is that what you said? We need you. There's my hero, Mr. Mikey D. It's Mikey D, fan of Julia Childs. Julia Childs. I need to go lay down. My tummy hurts. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll do this again tomorrow. Full moon, if I remember. I want to come back and do a full moon show. I can, we can all go out and look at the full moon. Until then, hang tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.